Time for Sunday's statement draft. Mike, you have the honors.
Listen, I'm going to start and draft a guy. You know, we talk about the running backs in the NFL today. You better be able to catch a lot out of the backfield as well. But you know what I'm drafting? I'm still drafting Derrick Henry. Because I want him on my team because I don't want to have to tackle him. This dude just gets better as the game goes on. First game, they lose. He only rushes the ball 17 times. Then in week 2, 35 times. And yesterday, 28 times. He's leading the league in rushing. And oh, by the way, he's averaging 4 catches per game. What's even more frightening than Derrick Henry getting the ball behind the line of scrimmage and running downhill? Him getting the ball in space. And now the first guys that are going to hit him are either linebackers or defensive backs and trying to take him down. He is a load, and I want this dude on my team. So, again, leading the league in rushing, but we always look at the back that catches the ball a lot like Christian McCaffrey. But this guy, give him the ball and let him drop his shoulder, especially in the fourth quarter.
I usually look back at the players that I selected for what we do on Friday, the Show Me Something draft. If they do show me something, then they become automatic candidates for the Sunday Statement draft. So I'm going to pick one of the guys that I think I picked Friday, although it was 3 days ago. Who the hell knows what I picked? I think Matthew Stafford was one of them. And look, I said if Stafford wants to prove that he's an elite quarterback, this is his chance toe-to-toe with Tom Brady, because he saw Brady late in 2020, and Brady had 348 passing yards in the first half and was removed because it was a boat race. Now, Stafford got injured, turned an ankle early in that game, but what a difference for Matthew Stafford from the Lions to the Rams. And Stafford outduels Tom Brady, racks up 34 points with 343 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. He has a tremendous array of weapons that he's never had to this extent. Yes, he had Calvin Johnson, but beyond Calvin Johnson, he didn't have the other options that he now has. So Stafford, really an exclamation point as we try to figure out who the best teams are in the NFC. We thought it was the Buccaneers and everyone else. The Rams have made their case.
My next draft is going to be that edge rusher. I'm going to go with Myles Garrett, especially coming off a week where you call out your team the way he did, saying, hey, if they're going to block me, somebody's got to make a play. You know, and that's something we all know. You all see it in film. If 2 guys are blocking one guy, the guy that's getting single block damn well better be doing something. But Myles Garrett gets off in this last game against the Bears, albeit the O-line for the Bears isn't very good. But when you have the chance to make plays, you make plays. 4.5 sacks for Myles Garrett out of the 9 times Justin Fields was sacked. We always knew Garrett was a great edge rusher. What I love about him as an edge rusher, Mike, is the fact that he's 6'5". He's got long arms. He's got great bend and turns a corner extremely well. So this put together with that offense and the weapons that they have, this team, I think, is going to do very well this year. But Myles Garrett putting the pressure on his teammates, saying you got to come up. Well, if you're going to do that, you got to make sure when you have the chance to make plays, if you're single blocked, you have to make them. And Myles Garrett certainly did that yesterday.
He's been on the edge of that conversation for Defensive Player of the Year the past couple of years. He may have made the loudest statement that puts him maybe in the driver's seat for now. All right, I've got a complicated relationship with Kirk Cousins. I'll explain to you another time the genesis of it, but as Sim says, it's he loves him not. Hey, Kirk Cousins, yesterday, 30 out of 38, 323 yards, 3 touchdowns, spreading the ball around. Justin Jefferson having 9 catches for 118. Alexander Mattison, 110 rushing yards in place of Dalvin Cook. The offense under Clint Kubiak finally gelling. Kirk Cousins had a lot to do with it. Down 17-7, they systematically dismantled the Seattle defense and won the game 30-17. We got one more round to go. Let's take a break. All right, final round of Sunday Statement, Mike. Who you got?
It's really low cost on our part. We're just providing the strip. It's pretty easy.
Handwritten.
Well, it's tough. Yeah, exactly. How can you not take Justin Tucker? How can you not say, I'm going to be in position to win a game? You know, I can get it to the point where if I need a 66-yard field goal, we can win the game. That really makes it a little more easier on your offense. For me, a guy who's not known to give a whole lot of love to kickers throughout my career, you have to respect it. You have to respect that. As I said, he ran out again with 7 seconds to go and was ready to do it then before they pulled him off the field. Love his confidence. Love the kick. It was awesome.
I got to go with the Denver defense for my last one. They were caught in that late afternoon window with plenty of other great games: Raiders, Dolphins, Rams, Bucks, Vikings, Seahawks. It got overlooked. It got disregarded. A shutout. And I know it's the Jets. And I know that the opponents of the Broncos so far this year are a combined 0-9. Hey, for a team that has been struggling for the past few years, this is progress, and it's reason to be proud. They shut down the Jets. They shut out the Jets. It's hard to pitch a shutout in the NFL.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.